Hey, what's going on, guys? WukongJS here. For those of you who's not aware of the latest news regarding WukongJS development progress, so recently I got an email from Gontran Lemair who has suggested around 10 times faster optimization for mode generator. So he proposed his own implementation of the mode generator of WukongJS, which is 10 times faster compared to that one that I have. And such a horrific difference in the performance is all about not using objects in JavaScript because objects are so damn slow. So in this video, I will try to make my isSquareAttack function a little bit faster, and this should be given the major improvement in the overall performance because the isSquareAttack function it's the most time-consuming function within the current architecture of a given chess engine. So this would be a live coding video. I've no idea, I didn't yet try things, so I just gonna be referencing the code of Gontran to make my own engine a little bit faster. The fun fact is that his implementation is actually based on my work on its own, so he's connected my bare minimum chess program in JavaScript and WukongJS into one single implementation, and so he was using he was using piece encoding from bare minimum chess program. I had a one video where starting from scratch and now with a working chess engine. Well, it's hard to call it a real chess engine, but nevertheless it takes the board position as an input and gives the best with the output. So there is a video like that. Feel free to check that out in the playlist section. You'll just instantly find that. But that's not the point. So I would be trying to apply that different piece encoding and to see how faster it goes. So it's a live coding experiment. So we'll see how it goes. And just a very quick update. So one of the guys from CCRL, this time this is Sergio Martinez, has started rating WukongJS version 1.4 at CCRL. So in about a couple of weeks, maybe even faster, at very least as soon as WukongJS plays 300 games in Blitz, so this would be the Blitz rating, I think, at very least because it was the Blitz before. So WukongJS version 1.4 should be obtaining its very first official CCRL rating, which is, to my personal opinion, a very good news. So we'll see. Thanks to Sergio. If you're watching this video at any point, thank you, man. Thank you so much for taking WukongJS for testing. Well, okay, so we continue basically. So I would be using Node.js. I could have still be using the browser, but as far as it's not a tutorial like stuff, it's more like my internal process of how I develop. So I think this would be just fine to use the Node.js. So okay, where is just want to check the repository status here. So okay, so the clean stuff here. And I'm opening the WukongJS right over in here, and I want to open terminal to run this stuff. Okay, and also I want to open the code from Gontran Lemair. So where is that? Prime Chess, here it is. So initially it's written in TypeScript, but it's kind of transpiled, probably not the most correct term, but so TypeScript generates this JavaScript file. And in particular, so again, like the core difference is this piece encoding, so using the 8 bits to represent black pieces. So if the 8th bit is equal to 1, here we have the black pieces. If it's equal to 0, we have here we have the white pieces. The first 3 bits representing the piece type, just like in Micromax by Harm-Gert Miller. So distinguishing by the types and and colors, and also a slider mask being involved, which is also according to Gontran gives a slight speed up. And I also really like how the code looks like here. So I will just simply try to grab this encodings that he made, probably starting from this, and this make piece actually simply bitwise and bitwise ORs. It makes the bitwise OR operation between the color and the piece type, and this. So here we have the types. Basically, I'm not sure if we do need the null type here, but I guess white black. So I already have my own white on black. Okay, just want to quickly check that out. Yeah, white 0, black 1. So this is the same. Well, anyway. Yeah, let's actually grab this copy. Yeah, if it works, I would need to update really lots of stuff eventually, including the API documentation. But if it gives, this should give a very nice improvement. So I think it's worth it. So for now, I'm not going to be polluting the main declarations. I would rather go for searching for the function isSquareAttacked, and what would be, well, even though this is still the global scope regarding the entire chess engine object, still I want to separate this within this attacks part. I mean, not separate in the code, but just place in this tab with 2. Just want to place this constants here. Okay, so it's very fun then to reuse someone else's code that is derived from your own code. That's very very interesting feeling. I've never felt that before. Okay, so here is the type. So we have king type, pawn type. So he uses pawn type is the only type. In Micromax we had white pawns and black pawns are different types. So here he uses a single type for a pawn. Okay, so knight, bishop, rook, queen. Okay, I don't need this white and black. Save. Probably just rename the variables later on. But it's really good that these names are different, so I would be able to compare both versions. Yeah, by the way, just want to quickly run. Yeah, before anything else, I think I just can simply run. So I'm running this UCI module to being able easily running the perf test. Excuse me. Pawn has been already. Oh, so some collisions regarding the names. Oh, okay. Do I have pawn being declared? If I go, oh, I have this within the piece types. Okay, yeah, and they, oh my god, they are different here. It's not really that great. Well, maybe I can still make this. Rename them somehow. Yeah, I just don't really want to break the entire engine. I'm just, yeah, it's a bit hard to. So yeah, I used these constants I used here in the evaluation. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a tricky thing. Well, for now I could have. Can I just use? For now, I just want to use. Oh, okay. Just hold on a sec. So pawn pawn is 2. So yeah, so the types are completely different. Completely different. Yeah, probably in this case, let's rename those to pawn PST, knight PST, and so on. So evaluation. Oh man, it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, here is the evaluate. Okay, so let's rename this to pawn PST. It's actually pawn PST index. Well, but I think this is still the least evil. PST queen and king PST, and now PST. Yeah, still this is kind of different. Well, it's even better from the readability perspective, even though probably I will go for some optimizations within the evaluation as well one day. We'll see. So now at very least I need to avoid the variable name collision. So let's try to run this again. Okay, make piece is not defined, which is fine. So I didn't yet define that really. So let's go to again like function isSquareAttacked. So yeah, for now just comment this out for a while, like this. So just want to show you the initial speed. Okay, and also I will need debug. I just want to grab this fen string here, copy, and just paste it somewhere. Just trying to paste it somewhere to reuse from time to time. So here I just simply say position fen and paste and perf. Yeah, I've implemented the in the UCI we have this perf and just specify the depth, and that's it. So this is my slow as hell implementation, which goes around for 20 seconds, assuming the video recording software being available. So this is something that was supposed to be hopefully optimizing quite pretty significantly. Not sure how it goes, but yeah, now only 18 seconds, but it's around 20 seconds in general. Okay, so this was the initial outcome, and now we will be replacing the isSquareAttack function with the one produced by Gontran Lemair, highly optimized by him. Okay, so I have no idea how easily that would go, or maybe I would be facing some issues. Okay, so make piece, at very least I need this make piece. So make piece, here it is, copy. So let's put this make piece here. If it works, I will then find a better place for a function. Okay, white is not defined. Okay, make piece. Yeah, so instead of white and black, I just use my own constants. Copy. Yeah, obviously it's much better to call constants like the uppercase. That's a very good idea in general. I'm just thinking, well, I just have them in the lowercase all along the way. So, Well, assuming that I would rename the variables later on to fit the current format, current code style. So probably that would be just fine. Again, like it's the style of code is arguable and questionable, but here we go. Okay, so the release now compiles and runs. Runs. It's not compiled. JavaScript is not compiled. Interpreted language instead. Well. Okay, it's not the point. So, what else? What else? And now, I think. Now let's search for isSquareAttacked, and I want to search for a function. Okay. So here are my experiments on slowing down Gontran's implementation, which worked pretty well. I managed to slow down his implementation 6 times using this weird array lookup he like implemented here. Okay, so also he has this directions directions array, move directions. Yes, I'll need to grab that as well. Okay, so here is his copy. Here is his implementation for the isSquareAttacked function. Let's have a look. So I just take my own isSquareAttacked and comment out my weird code. By the way, I'm just wondering, is returning true or false mean something to the optimization? So that's an interesting question. So how many bits JavaScript uses for true and false values? That's an interesting question to consider. Well, anyway, so let's paste his code in. So just want to quickly check. Yeah, so hopefully he uses spaces. I really love this. Okay. So just want to adjust the indentation to make it 2 spaces, like usually done in JavaScript. Okay. So first, try to make it work, and if it works, whoa, do while loop. Yeah, no, this is really cool. If it works, then this might be interesting to walk through the implementation to give an idea of how it works. I tried to do that briefly in the previous video, but okay. So, well, I think that we can just try to start running this and see the errors and add in. What? Are you kidding me? Oh man, it runs. So, well, this is a bit strange. Okay, let's go perf. It should be, yeah, color is not defined. Okay, so I need to do something to get the error. Okay, so make piece color and the piece type. So this one. Okay. Well, I guess color is what I mean by saying site, actually. Right? Yeah, it's probably his initial implementation, or hold on a sec. Yeah, so color is what I call site. Okay, that's what I call site to move. Okay, so so here it's good to say, well, actually naming it color is a little bit better to avoid issues with I have a global variable called side, so yeah, probably it's better to rename this to color like this. I think this is much better idea. Okay, let's search for the next, even without specifying. Okay, so piece slider mask is the next one. So let's search for piece slider mask. so here it is, and the definition, color mask. So yeah, I think I need all of these guys, and just bring them here. Okay, let's have a look. Move directions. Okay, Control F, move directions. Oh my god. Oh, now this starts. Oh, this is something that I really don't like. So he uses, okay, this is getting a little bit weird. Most time would be spent probably on, but hold on a sec, I'm just, can I not use this constants? So where is this? Okay, so up, right, down, these are the natural values of. So I think that I can use my own piece offsets here. Or hold on a sec, I can actually, I'm just trying to figure out, does he iterate over all the possible directions or what? Does it switch the direction? Move directions here. Interesting. Well, okay, so move directions and all of these directions. Yeah, still this is the list of list. And much faster. Well, maybe not. Maybe because it's not an object, but just a list. Up, right, down, left. Only 4 directions, right? And we also have this. Yeah, so this should be just enough to grab these guys and just to specify the directions. I think this should be enough. Oh my god, it also uses the square constants. Interesting. Okay, anyway, let's pick up the directions, copy, and bring them here. So I just simply want to run the Gontran's version of isSquareAttack. That's pretty it. That's all I want to do at the moment. Board is not defined. Okay, so now let's search for all this uppercase board and rename this to lowercase board as I have in WukongJS. Was it the only one? Are you kidding me? No, not the only one, hopefully. So board here. Okay. Okay. Birth 1. Null is not defined. This is interesting. Null. So what's the null? Another constant. Hold on a sec. Okay, null equals to 0. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, it works. Oh, so cool. Okay, so if the mode generator still works, and if I have the correct number of nodes after this, already would be a very good idea to consider. So let's try our tricky position. And say position FVN, paste and go perfed 4. So well, I have no idea whether it works or not now, but anyway, we had around 20 seconds with my damn weird slow implementation. So let's see if this gives a speed up. Oh my god, this gives a speed up already. 4 seconds. Man, isn't this amazing? Isn't this amazing? Oh, but hold on a sec. No, it's not amazing because I have a wrong number of nodes. But still, this was very fast. So there should be 4 million nodes around. So it's still something goes wrong here, but yeah, but this is so much faster now. So yeah, this is so cool. Okay. Sorry, just too many thoughts in my head at the moment. So I'm not really sure why. Return true or false. Maybe this is because of the true and false. If I just replace this with 1 and 0, this might be total nonsense what I'm doing now, but I have some thoughts. No, it wasn't the point, apparently. Okay, yeah. So, is it designed differently? Or actually I had... Okay, sorry guys, just one more little experiment. So it turns true in 2 places, turns false in 1 place. Most likely changing true false to 1 0 respectively doesn't change anything, but just to make sure it doesn't. Okay. One sec, is the position correct actually? Is this the correct position? Yeah, probably it is because I had the correct results. So okay, just to make 100% sure, I want to comment this out and run my previous one. Well, anyway, you see that the difference is so significant already. So okay, here the number of nodes should be 4 millions. I don't remember it by heart, but if I see the value of the nodes, I know for sure it's wrong or right for this position. Yeah, the performance boost is horrific. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. What's wrong with the position? You want to say that my Oh man, this can be truth. I feel very confused. Okay, hold on a sec. I just want to visually have a look at the position, like what's wrong with it. Hold on a sec, I have it here as well. For some reason my OMO generator stopped working. Well, I truly believe it did work before. Yeah, I can't rewind the video that I'm recording, unfortunately. Okay, so okay, let's try again with this FEN. Birthed. Well, maybe the FEN was just a little bit different. Maybe I was testing something. I don't know. That should be 4 million nodes and some specific number else as well. Nope. Oh man, I'm so confused. I swear it did work. What has gone horribly wrong? Ah, that's because the color versus site. That's it. So here I use the site. Yeah, so I need to change this to color all on the way in my previous implementation. Okay, all the site to change to the color. Yeah. Okay, again. Paste. Perfect. I think now should be giving correct number of nodes in return. Yeah, now this is correct. Yeah, 4,008,5603. This is correct. Is it correct, man? Come on, it is. So chess programming birthed results. Come on, it is correct. I've been checking this numerous number of times. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so this means that the position is just fine, and oh, maybe I just hold on a sec. Maybe I just commented the code in the wrong place. Okay, let's try again. So now nodes are different. Okay, now again even more different. I'm not sure. So either I did, so it looks like some sort of a typo. Or he uses this function a little bit different way compared to what I do. No, it should be working in a similar way. Okay, let's try. Let's try again. So isSquareAttack, square in color, isSquareAttacked. Okay. Probably doesn't change much. Sorry for my code against approach, but this is the way I am, so... What? Oh. Still the word. Yeah, referencing board twice. First when checking for pawns. Second when checking for pieces. The board format is hexadecimal 88. Pretty same stuff. It's the same implementation actually, so can't see any reason for this disaster. Save. Out of board mask is, yes, just a name for hexadecimal 88 constant, which is fine. Null is not defined. Okay, just let's give him this null. It's within the pieces. He was using this within the pieces. But still something goes horribly wrong. Well, the time is really tempting. Yes, interesting. Okay, probably let's try to run prime chess. Where is that? Let's try to open another terminal here and just say Node.js prime chess.js. It should be running the same position, and here it goes well. Okay, here it goes well. I'm really wondering, is it calling it a little bit different way than I do? Okay, I just can have a look at my own re-implementation of the perfed routine. So he needs this to be not isSquareAttack, so isSquareAttack returns false. Oh, hold on a sec. So first goes the square and then the color. Do I have the same? isSquareAttacked. Okay, so I first use color and then I use, or hold on a sec. No, let's better search some better example like in Castellan. Oh, it is in Castellan, okay. Yes, it's just the first should be the square. Yeah. Oh, so it was like this before. Okay guys, so just pause the recording for quite a bit of time, just need to figure out what's going on here. Okay guys, so didn't yet test a new idea, but it seems like I've just realized what's gonna go horribly wrong here, and the reason behind why it doesn't work as is. It's because it should be because of a completely different piece encoding. So what I will do now is the most efficient way. So the most efficient way would probably be to replace the piece encoding completely, but that would most likely break the entire engine, and I would need to debug the entire mood generator from scratch, and well, probably really lots of work to do in that case. So for now, I just simply want to map the pieces from Gontran's implementation to Wukong's implementation. So just need these codes. So I will just now simply make I will now simply make an array to map the values. So let's call it const map piece. Don't have this map piece yet, right? And so I need to use indices for these pieces and output my own pieces, right? So this should be, so first we skip, right? Then one, this would be the white king, then white pawn, then white knight, bishop, rook, queen, then skip 2, and then black king, pawn, knight, bishop, rook, and queen. I'm not sure, but this should be given the proper result. Well, might be, not sure whether it's gonna be slowing down the process, but if it doesn't slow down the process, I will still be able just to use this map in here for optimizations without rewriting everything. Well, so anyway, if board, so when we match in the piece, we should use not the piece directly, but map piece indexed by this piece. So let's look for equals to piece. So it should be twice. Yeah. So I try this map piece instead. Okay. At least as a proof of concept. Oh, and I hold my breath, and no, not here. Here, try to run the perf test again. So let's go for it. Sorry, some SMS coming. Okay, so and perf for, yeah, something tells me that it should be, oh damn, it's not yet it, but a bit closer already. So maybe I just did something horribly wrong with, maybe just the map array is wrong. It didn't affect the time significantly, so that's the good news already. Okay, so this should be the index of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this should be black king starting from 9, king, pawn, knight, bishop, rook, and queen. So this should be 14. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 9, 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it'll be confusing, to be honest. So maybe somewhere else. Target square. Well, the square, I've been checking the board NDNS. It seems to be exactly the same like in WukongJS, so shouldn't be a problem. Can I just say console.log and I want the piece and the piece, and also I want mapped piece and map piece. Okay, so we have this piece 2 and so either white or black pawn, I guess. Piece 10 and piece 2. So let's check this out. Piece 2 is a white pawn. Yeah, piece 10 is a black pawn, which is correct. And white pawn, piece 2 maps to 1, which is white pawn in Wukong, which is correct. And piece 10 maps to 7, which is, yeah, black pawn in Wukong. So this seems to be working correctly. Okay, and what about other pieces? Oh, this is it. Target piece. Yeah, this is the issue. I've just seen this. Yeah. Target piece, board target square. So what is available on board target square is not what I need. So probably I need to map them back. Yeah, so here I need to say const. So let's call it probably, well, okay, let's call it map, just call it map back. Not the most and the best ever, but so here I would be having my, so this would be like 0 and then white pawn and so on. So here for white pawn, well, actually I can, hold on a sec, I just can, yeah, I can use this constants. So I think this like white pawn, yeah, white knight, white knight, white bishop, white rook, and white queen, and white king, and then all the same but black pieces, copy, paste. So yeah, as far as I already have the codes, then I can use these constants instead of the actual values. Yeah, it really needs time to prettify the code and to bring it to the single style basically, but this should be working in theory what I'm just doing. So, and here, so yeah, this board again, so target piece I want to map back to Gontran's piece codes. Okay, now I hold my breath and trying to run this one more time, hopefully one last time. So position FEN, let's grab the FEN, and it's gonna work. Perf 4. Damn, doesn't work. Okay, so no, this should be correct in essence. This should be correct. I'm just missing something. I am just missing something. Board. So by the index of white pawn, which is 1, I want to return this white pawn. Knight, bishop, rook, king. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, it should be. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Board target square. So I think I should map back here as well. Okay. This is so intriguing, really. So position FEN and perfect. Oh man, this looks like total weird nonsense now. Yes, not that good. Okay, but generally, I truly believe this should work. I'm just missing something. Oh, or hold on a sec. So board target square is what is available. It's a piece. Hold on a sec. Nope. No, this is wrong. And the board target square, that's what actually is there. So that's the Wukong piece code. So we are matching the actual Wukong piece code with Gontran piece code, and that's the reason why we map this. We map the piece. Okay, so we map the piece. Is that correct? So otherwise it would be like, yeah, map back and hold on a sec. I'm sorry for this trial and error method, but in the live coding format, I don't have enough free operating memory to actually, yeah, think, talk, and code at the same time. So let's say piece equals to the target piece. And here we just map back. I just need to find a proper combination. And that should work eventually. Now this would be it. You see, guys, now this would be it. Yeah, okay. Oh man, this was tough. This was really tough. So finally we got the proper number of nodes. Okay. I'm pretty satisfied now. Well, okay, so it seems like we've just made it around 5 times faster, believe it or not. Maybe slightly a bit less, but generally. I believe that 4 and 4 seconds is much better than 20 seconds. Yeah, so it's much better now. And the concept has just been proved, basically. The concept has just been proved in terms of this sort of an approach works perfectly well, and exactly the isSquareAttack function was the most time-consuming ever. So the same trick could have been used within the generate moves as well, and the only, the only issue, maybe, I don't know how to call it properly, is I just don't really want to change my piece codes, because literally the only place this sort of a piece codes are used is only within the isSquareAttack function. Well, somewhat a similar stuff would be within the generate moves. So if you just have a look at this generate moves, well, he doesn't use piece lists, so yeah. So this might not be even essential. I might not be even touching this generate moves. So probably, yeah. So it's still 2 times slower compared to Gontran's implementation, but he doesn't do hashing. He doesn't do piece lists. So yeah, it's anyway, this is much better at the moment. Okay, so yeah, I can't do this in live mode. I really need to leave a little bit with this sort of a code. Okay, let's try to go for another experiment. So just quit from here and restart the engine. So I was hitting the depth of around 7 or 8 in 1 second. So how likely would it be the depth now for, no, it's the live version. I just want to try to run my local version just to see how faster it's going to be searching. We also can manually calculate the nodes per second. Okay, let's better try Arena GUI instead, and yeah, we'll see now how it's gonna be working now. So I really like this patch approach. So instead of rewriting everything, just making this patch, and this works really nicely. Even this mapping doesn't seem to be that expensive, really. Seems to be relatively cheap. Okay. So manage the engines. Yeah, I should already rename this to 1.5 alpha. Apply the path is still fine, and levels adjust. Yeah, let's go for 1 second. I just want to see the number of nodes per second, and go. Nope. Nope. Manage. Just want to turn off the opening book. For a while. Nope. Excuse me. Something went horribly wrong. What? That's some sort of a typo or something. Oh, yeah. GHT. Okay, restart the arena, try again. Oh my god, I'm so intrigued. This should be a fantastic performance boost now. Why did I already send this to C0 alpha testing? Well, on the other hand, it would be interesting to see how stronger the new version would be compared to the initially tested one. That would be an interesting thing to consider. But I have really lots of ideas apart from this. Okay, try again. Okay, it searches. Oh my god, it searches. Yeah, it makes the move. So this was 4 kilonodes per second. Only depth 5? Why so miserable? Okay. Nope. Okay. That was 4 kilonodes per second. Okay. Just hold on a sec. Why is so big difference? Okay, let's start again. So 4 or 38? Come on. It's a little bit strange. Yeah, now it's depth 7. Levels adjust. So it's all the time different. Okay, let's say, so is there gonna be a slowdown if I get back to the previous implementation of the isSquareAttack? Well, obviously, well, probably. No, guys, I just really want to test this. So here in Arena, I just want to visually see how deeply it would be going in Blitz, and then we would be manually calculating the nodes per second in the console mode. So let's go for just yeah, and go for Blitz. 2 minutes, 1 second increment. Nope. And yeah, just the demo mode. Oh my god, already depth 9. Was it about equal like that? Starting with a depth 9. Okay. Okay, so depth 9. Okay, good. So let's search for again like isSquareAttacked and try to switch back to the previous old implementation, my weird one. So how likely, so what would be the depth here? Nope. And then we'll go for manual counting of nodes per second as a matter of a more precise measurement of the performance boost here. So okay, let's go. Still depth 9. This is a little bit strange. Probably the nodes per second are lower, at least visually this is seen. 88, 32, 81, 91, 96. So it doesn't go to 100 nodes per second. Okay, and again, let's drop back, save, and restart the arena and try one last time, and then we go to console mode. Yeah, it seems like it was, yeah, despite the fact that still didn't see actual improvement in terms of search depth, which is another interesting thing to consider. But yeah, so let's have a look. Is this gonna be different kilonodes per second here? Hey, are you kidding me? Depth 8? No. Okay, so it's bigger than, okay, still lower. Well, it seems like the nodes per second has been increased. Not significantly, but still, yeah. Okay, so now let's go to console mode and try to manually calculate this stuff. So, well, if I was good enough for that, if I was only good enough. Okay, so we're currently at the better, well, let's switch back to the worse implementation. Sorry. So, oh no, I don't need this one anymore. Let's restart. So it's already the starting position, so I can simply say go move time. Let's give it 5 seconds to search. So this is the old implementation, right? Yeah, this is the old implementation. Maybe the difference in depth would be revealed here. Maybe not. Okay, we're done. So, oh man, I'm very bad in math. So should I divide the move time? Oh, shame on me, guys, by the number of nodes. Or nodes currently divided by, it's called nodes per second. This means that nodes should be divided by second. Well, sorry guys, just go for my regular Command trial and error method. So let's try this number and to see if I get somewhat but these are the milliseconds. Man, I don't know. I don't know how to calculate nodes per second. Can you believe it? Oh man. I'm sorry, by 5 maybe. I can understand. Well, okay. Sorry guys. I need to learn how to calculate nodes per second. This is the great shame, I know, but I really suck in math. I told you before. So I just don't understand how that is done. Creating a magic bit board-based mode generator is way easier for me. I make a tutorial on it rather than getting the nodes per seconds, believe it or not. Okay, so we had, yeah, let's go again. So now we should be working with this new updated version of isSquareAttacked function. Yeah, this is 5. This is in milliseconds. Okay, go move time 5,000 milliseconds. Okay, at very least this is the measure. You see, like, we go in deeper now. That's already good enough measure for me personally. So with the old one, with the old implementation, we only went to depth 8, and here we go to depth 9, right? Oh my god, so should we divide this by this? Okay, we say nodes, so we have like nodes per seconds. So how am I supposed to be? Damn. Oh. Nodes per second. Pedro Castro was teaching me how to calculate that. Damn, I forgot how. What a shame, guys. Is this gonna be 76 thousandths? Well, it's a floating point number now. Not very great. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. If I just okay, if I divide by 5. Oh, this should be it. 67,000. So kilonodes, which means thousandths. So this probably should be 67 thousandths when we use this number and when we use this one. So yeah, the kilonodes per second is variable because the number of nodes is different along the way, and here we have 24. So now I think to figure out how faster it was, we need to divide this 67,426 by 24,338. Does it mean around 3 times faster? Well, most likely. Okay guys, I'm extremely sorry for being such an noob in math, and I know it might sound absolutely weird, but that's the truth behind the code monkey game. For me, things like calculating nodes per second is such a damn weird thing to do. So guys, if you know how to calculate nodes per second, please teach me in the commentaries. I'm humbly asking you, please teach me how to calculate those damn nodes per second, and how to measure the performance in terms of how faster this improvement that we just get, how faster it is compared to the previous one, not in terms of the mode generator speed, but in terms of the actual search speed. So what I came up with so far, it seems like it's around 3 times faster search, but I might be horribly wrong. So please be kind to teach me how to calculate this damn nodes per second, okay? And with the great explanations, because I'm total complete noob in math. So please, just teach me how that is done properly. Well, okay, and I think this is it from my side at the moment. So yeah, so we just now I just need to think how would it be better to incorporate this. How would it be better to incorporate this sort of a code into WukongJS? Would probably push this code as the current commit, probably, yeah, and then I will think how would it be better to do this stuff, basically. Yeah, I think that should be the case. Okay, guys, so I think this is it from my side. If I'm about to come up with some sort of a additional improvements regarding the mode generator, and yeah, and the generate moves function in particular, if I just be able to reuse the generate moves from here, then probably, well, it's a little bit too many work to do. Not sure if it's worth it. We'll see. So yeah, anyway, that won't be covered in the live coding series because it's a little bit more complicated to deal with, and also uses just a different. It's all different. But I just want to keep this ideas on calculating the directions and dropping this object lookup instead. So this should be the case, and also using paste lists instead of this board. Well, okay, so maybe just to calculate the direction, maybe I would just partially use these formulas. Probably that would be the way to go. But anyway, in this video in particular, we've achieved at least 5 times faster mode generator, believe it or not. So dropping down from around 20 seconds to around 4 seconds for the same position, and I think this is quite pretty impressive already. So many thanks to Gontran Lemair. Man, if you're watching this, thank you so much. CodeMonkeyGame is really appreciating your work and your contribution. By the way, I've already added Gontran to the credits of WukongJS. By the way, now WukongJS also has the credits part in it, mentioning all the people teaching me either chess programming or even math. Believe it or not, doesn't make much sense teaching me math because I still can't calculate the nodes per seconds. But anyway, so here are the guys who were helping me lifelong, basically. And Gontran Lemair has been added as well. It's done in no particular order, so it doesn't mean that Gontran's contribution is less than someone else's. By the way, I need to add a new tester here, Sergio Martinez, to be added as a testers. Yeah, so should add him as a tester here as well. Okay, guys, so this is it from my side. I hope you've enjoyed the video. The new power behind the mode generator speed is already on the card, so we'll see how many elo points this would give us. But again, like, I will probably just prettify update the source code. I will probably be going for this batch-like approach without actually rewriting the constants for piece codes. because it relies on them pretty significantly. Well, I just really like the one that I have, and if this array lookup for map and piece codes back and forth is fast enough to work, or at very least if its slowdown is insignificant, I would rather go this way rather than actually changing everything. So I think this is it from my side, guys. Thanks for watching. Until the next time, and take care.